And now that the quotes have run out, probably time to turn things on. And maybe not broadcast myself back. That would maybe not broadcast myself back. That would maybe not broadcast myself back. That would maybe not broadcast myself. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Somehow having my about page up just played it all back. Didn't look like it was, but it was. And it's a good time to switch to the talking scene. There we go. So we've got some people in already. And my voice is going very, very quickly. That's not ideal, but I'm sure there's ways around it. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. How are you? Also going to change the bit rate ever so slightly, because I'm not dropping a lot of frames, but I am dropping some, and I would rather not. I would rather not do that. And hopefully it'll be better than the first time I tried this, where I was dropping 20% of frames, I think it was. Yeah, that was not ideal. Anyway, I've had a bit more of a play about with the Stream Deck type device that I have. I don't know why I'm being cagey about this. It's called Updeck, and it just lets you use a tablet or a phone as a Stream Deck, and I think it works well enough. Well enough, yeah. Well enough is a good way of putting it. Hence, you can use it to switch scenes, or what I have been working on, and what you guys will have to tell me if it works or not, is pressing buttons to make sounds come up. What's Updeck? It's a program slash app. Well, it's both, really. There's two different ones, and they work in tandem. It lets you use a tablet or a phone as a Stream Deck. So if you see a Stream Deck with all the different buttons with images on them, you press them, stuff happens on the stream. Like switching between scenes, for example. It lets you do that, which is very handy to me, considering I don't have a Stream Deck, but I do have a tablet. And I tend to ramble when I'm explaining things without preparation. So apologies if that was unclear. But what I have been working on is some sound bites to be able to play. So if you could let me know whether this makes a noise. Now OBS tells me that made noise, but I don't know if it did. It did! Yay! How's the volume on that? Because I believe that comes in separately, and therefore I can actually control it, which is awfully useful. I mean, there's also this one, which is going to be way louder. Or maybe just clip. I can't actually tell. A little bit audible. Thankfully, that's not a problem. I can turn that up. And I don't think Grundy's watching at the moment, but this one's for him.
It's a table.
So I'm sure we'll get a lot of use out of that. Anyway, it seems like enough of the chatter for me. I've got nothing else to update on. Ergo, hopefully this is set up correctly. Should be. There we go. Not sure if that's too loud, but we'll load into a game first, because yeah, this game, audio balancing, it's all over the place. I should still look into the settings to see if I can have this playing in the background when the window isn't in focus. But thus far, I have not done it. So last we saw this, we were in Mood's chamber, and we unlocked a bunch of bulkheads. But the reason we're here right now is because I went to save. Didn't feel you needed to see that, so I just did it off screen. But we got a lot of information from Mood. Almost too much, one might say. But not too bad, really. And that's the wrong button. Of course it is. Starting off strong. Going to the map, because we're looking to find our way back to where we were. Which involves going forward past the yellow door, and then round the corner, Nope. No. I believe it's actually the first left. How do I get out of here again? I'm getting way too used to modern games sort of slightly aping Japanese style controls. But in reverse, weirdly enough, because X still does stuff, and it used to be triangle would come back out of stuff. But, oh for God's sake. Away with you, crittery thing. Here's somewhere we haven't been before. And something's up already. Magical. Oh, that. It turns out I could use that. This is good. This is all good. Yeah, as I was saying. Where it used to be X and triangle for do and cancel. It's now X and circle. If we're going by PlayStation controls anyway. Because all of those are unique for reasons I can't quite fathom, other than maybe they don't want to get sued. So I keep going to hit the right hand face button when I actually mean to press the top face button. Which is irritating. Does you have anything to say about this body? No? Oh, Christ. Right. Sir. This is not a good angle. There we go. So, he had nothing to say about the body at all. Still got the option for some reason. It was weird. And, yep. So, only got one option on that body. Ergo, I know I hit the right one. And a twisty winding corridor. Because screw me, right? It depends. Sometimes O is cancel, sometimes it's triangle. Are they still doing that? I thought that had sort of disappeared a while ago. I'm just trying all of the watch times, because those got magically changed last time. In fact, I'm gonna bring out my notebook, which I forgot to do before we started, because I do like writing things down. It's especially useful since I've started playing in some tabletop RPGs with some friends. Mostly because my keyboard sounds like this. So, oh, that actually works here. I forgot to set that up as a controller. Anyway, I've got a code to try. It would help if I entered the correct code. Or entered the code I was trying to enter correctly. Oops, screwdriver can use that. Green tag can use that. Nails and Diabolus ammo. I have no idea what that is. Tell you what, we'll take it for now. I know the nails are going to Karn because he's got the nail gun. Oh, for God's sake, Hen. Come on. Don't know how far up you have to get before I can shoot you dead, but gonna preserve some ammo. Oh, stuff. Another 3 tag, and yay, we get more exposition. I honestly remember this game having more story than it appears to have. Like, I thought of it as, oh, it's got all these adventure game type verbs, and it's on a haunted mansion base on Mars, and there's audio recordings like in System Shock 2, but there are way fewer than I remember. Anyway, let's see what Gene Merrill has to say.
Gene Merrow, Daylog, August 8th, 2018, 6:37 a.m. The last batch of recruits to our merry band has just made planet fall. 2 exogeologists,
That's not how you say it. It's
a
planetfall.
bacteriologist, and a mining engineer. That brings Vita Base up to its full complement of 58 members. We're right on schedule for the Vita
I
project.
do not have the ammo for 58
Haraway gave
folk.
the newcomers the usual pep talk. They listened with happy shining faces just like I did 3 months ago. They weren't told about the big secret we unearthed down below. When they do hear about it, and when they see it,
They'll shit
they'll be
bricks.
looking over their shoulders come nightfall like the rest of us. Sometimes I think Mood is the only one who has a clue what's going on.
It's an odd accent. It's like Brooklyn
I've
by
just
way
finished
of
a
London.
double shift down below. We're all getting pretty nervous. No one likes what's going on, but no one says anything. 3 months more and I'll be out of here. Roll on that day. I don't sleep at nights.
Okay, that was a case of you got a duff line to read. I don't sleep well nights. It's not great. But you still pronounced it wrong. I'm afraid I don't rate that voice actor very highly. More winding corridors. I don't know if this is the... Oh, for God's sake. Really? I have places to be. Come on. Oh, Christ. There we go. 6 and a click. Forgot how much this walking animation looked like he's looking for a bathroom to go to number 2. Yeah, a little bit. Just that very careful crouching type run. And how long is this corridor, really? In fairness, the game does actually feature bathrooms.
Green tag.
Green tag. We can do that. For one remaining green... Okay, which green tag is it?
Green tag required.
Doesn't actually say. Cool. Just kick it. Just kick the door. I didn't press the wrong button. Try number 4. Nope. Let's try number 1. Nope. Let's try number 3. There we go. Could have looked at the map, but probably would have just taken longer for me to find where I was. Oh, that's surprisingly close to the shouty monster. Oh, now I get a nail gun. And a resonator, whatever that is. A health boost, that's good to have. Antitoxin, that's fine, that stacks up, I'll take that. Did I take the nails? I did take the nails, so that'll stack 2. Oh, it's basically a tuning fork, isn't it? Sorry, Ten, I wasn't looking at the chat, and yeah, you made good suggestion, and I missed it. That was my bad. Now, thing is, I was going to send the nails to Karn. What the hell's the Diabolus? But I think it might be better for Kenzo to have the nail gun and use up those 80 nails, assuming Karn has a decent complement. 30 nails plus Piccolo ammo, he'll be fine. So what I might do is send the remaining actually, she's pretty good for Piccolo ammo as well. Okay, I'll have Kenzo take the nail gun anyway. And we'll dump something in the vac tube. Okay, hopefully Matlock is at the tube so she can take the things from the vac tube quickly. Nope, I'm not making it better. I'm not making it better. Don't miss the damn thing. There we go. And then it doesn't work because I didn't send it back up. All I wanted to do was get that herb out of the vac tube. So that's all I wanted. It's all I wanted in life. But I just get nervous. I get nervous because I know I'm going to get attacked off screen if I'm in these screens for too long. Or out of these screens, actually, because the game is paused right now. Okay. That's... No, actually, stay there, because we're going to send whatever's in there back up. because we don't need it, and I can't really run away right now to find a place to store it. So Ken's will only be able to send 3 things. But that's one thing he must send. Okay, it's not a lot of piccolo ammo, so dump that now. Micro recorder. Somebody else will be in a better place to steal that. Now, pretty sure I know who the screwdriver is for, so you go ahead and take that. You remember how much easier this was in Day of the Tentacle? Where you just went ahead and dragged an icon, an inventory icon, onto the character icon, and then it was fine. Nothing like a little brute force to bring about the unifications. Indeed, Elias. And welcome. And also, I didn't properly say hello to everyone. Hello, Nevik. Hello, Kigurumi. Hello, 10 Elements. Our resident Martian Gothic expert, in case you don't know. As he has been so designated, and he hasn't complained enough about it for me to stop doing it. Over here is good. Oh, I do believe I'm torn to bits now. And yeah, you can only have one of your characters die. So yeah, good stream everybody. Thanks for coming. No. Very much a novice, but I know a couple of things. You have helped out so far. So I'm very glad for your presence. As I am for everybody's presence, of course. Honestly, using this as a decent run of the game because there are barely any good ones on YouTube. Then I'm sad that I'm only doing it in 1280 by 720 then, because I did try 4,000 kilobits per second in the first stream, and that dropped frames like crazy, so clearly not the way to go. And it kind of puts 1080p out of my reach, so it's a PS1, it looks fine either way. It's just that there's more motion than stuff I usually stream. It's not always about visual fidelity exactly, but how much is going on and what the bitrate needs to do. Because yeah, if there's only something like this where there's one part of the screen changing, you're not going to need much of a bitrate for that. Oh, hello. Forgot about you. Oh, Christ. That old Resident Evil aiming problem. I don't know what to do with this. I've already put 7 bullets in him. Oh, 6. I missed. Oh yeah, there's you. So we're back in here again. The infinite corridor of pretty much the same thing. Steal, 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 steal. I wonder what we need 2 of. Was it the Dorm 1? I think we get 2 Dorm 3 tags. And I'm not sure why. And also, could they really not find another colour to... Oh, come on. Can I be bothered, 10? Unfortunately, you I have to bother with because you have... Actually, maybe you don't have items. Oh well, we'll find out in a second. 7 bullets, blimey. Didn't have items. Dang it. Well, that was fun. La 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 la. I seriously think that's the same background as it was last time. Now, can I remember first time which tag it is? Apparently yes. Well done me. Okay, I'm going to try a slightly different tactic, which frankly I should not attempt. Yeah, see, shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. Hope it's not like Nemesis. Please don't know how to open doors. I'm not sure what to do about this, to be honest, because I don't think I have the weapons to take that down. So I'm just going to have to hope it's gone back to what it was doing. Or I can get it stuck on a wall or something. I want the nail gun. I can stack the antitoxin. I can stack the nails. Can come back for the health boost. Because it's not a plot item. I don't know if the resonator is a plot item, but... Ah yes, this part. So if I get the warning for Kenzo whilst I'm looking at what Matlock's doing, is it just going to be I'll go back and Kenzo's being ripped apart? Because that's not much point. There's not much point in me going and having a look-see when it's just going to be watch this character die and your game end. A lot of people stream at 3000 bit rate, even 2500, and it looks fine. Also 720p because unless you're an epic esports high fidelity streamer, you don't really need to stream above 720p. Just a few tidbits for your average stream picked up over a while. Also, the Trimorph is horrifying. Yeah, it is. It is a fair bit. Okay, that's good stuff to know. And what would also be good to know is what the hell I'm going to do once I get out of here. Because I don't really have a safe place for Kenzo. I'll tell you what, send the resonator over there as well. Give him the nail gun, see if that helps at all. Oh, I can reload it from here, can't I? Yes. 10 rounds. I'm scared to death. Yeah, just get the health boost, because it's good to have. Don't know whether it's better to walk or to just run for it, like this. Oh! Okay. Should be safe here, so Matlock can get the screwdriver. And fix a power panel. And hopefully not encounter exactly that thing we just ran away from. Because it is a possibility. Also, I've just realised she still has the passcode for Downing Street that we just had Kenzo type in. But it's okay, because Kenzo's a bit psychic, so he obviously picked up the password from Matlock's brain, and yeah. This one. This is one. Now, I mean, I do wonder about the 720p thing. It's not great looking on YouTube for me these days, but that's possibly because my main monitor is 4K, and you stretch that out, it becomes a bit more noticeable. So I can stack that up to 9. That's nice. So yeah, a bit snobby on my part, I guess, but 720p is what I can deal with, so that works for me. And as you're saying, yes to chemical extractor. That's not what you're saying. And as you're saying, it's a pretty common thing to do. Do you stream 10 elements? If so, what kind of stuff are you doing? Okay, I'll leave those health boosts there, because carrying around 9 of the damn things is more than enough. Oh, actually, considering the encounter we just had, Sev, and the... Oh god, the door noise is stuck. Jesus Christ, game. Well, if it's just for streaming, 720p is fine, and it also depends what your hardware can cope with, and given the frame drops last time, yeah. Having a look, I did note that around 3000, 4000 was sorry, expected for 720p stream, but I am streaming in I think it was 50 FPS. It was meant to be 60. And I don't know why it's dropped down to 50. Maybe this is because this is streaming a PAL game. It's only picking up 50 frames a second and doing it that way. I'm not sure.
Ah, the door panel just needed tightening. That's all.
That's all. That's all that's wrong with this scene. Jesus! Also, I have kind of screwed myself if I... Yep. Okay, he's off just doing his own thing. Should I decontaminate myself first? Oh god, he coming. He is coming! Oh no, that's not fair! Oh god damn it. Yep, we let him out. You know, it's amateurish that they don't have noises for you getting killed by this thing, but on the other hand, I'm kind of thankful. You do a stream. Time to just stream point and clicks licensed PS2 games, old console stuff, real hardware as much as you can. Yeah, bugger it indeed. Some hydration in while I have the chance. Yeah, I've only got one capture cards, or capture device rather, which only does AV, possibly does SCART as well, but that's sort of my limit when it comes to streaming real hardware. I suppose I could stream on a real Amiga if I really wanted to, although I only got one like 2 years ago, so kind of unfamiliar with it. And it takes so long to get software onto it. 'Cause I'm literally feeding it data from my PC down serial to write to the Amiga's floppy disk. I was about to say to the Amiga's floppy drive, but that doesn't quite make sense. And the game's not responding. What is game? Plus? Okay, that's still... Oh, this is new. I'm just gonna go ahead and Okay, there we are. Excuse me one moment. See, this is the bit you never get to see. You get to pick your language. Surprisingly common thing for European releases just to have a bunch of languages on the disc. I don't know if that's different in the US, like maybe they would have American English and Spanish, for instance. Somebody else will have to come in with the facts on that one. Charge. Hey, didn't crash this time, but we may still get eaten. Not the place, the verb.
Ah,
Yes, the door panel just needed tightening. That's all that's wrong with this place. La 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 la. I'm over here now. Epidepidid. Lol, bye. If I get through the doors quickly enough, maybe that'll be enough. Just maybe. I'm gonna kind of stay there just in case. Yes! We've trapped ourselves in an airlock. Oh, I can hear him. We have really trapped ourselves in here. Still trying to work out how to capture VGA so I can hook it up to 90 RXP machine, but not quite there yet. That would be cool. Also, watch a streamer play around with his Amiga C64 and all that. Pretty decent setup. Was there anything fancy, or was it all just stock hardware? Okay, there's a Piccolo in here. I think we have 4 of these now. Like, everyone's got one. Why is there 4 of these? Something tells me we're not going to be dual wielding. Can I go out this way? Oh, I can use stuff with this. What's the deal?
that's a curious outline. Looks familiar.
I didn't come in here with the scarab or the book. I think I know what to do here. Oh, actually, I do have the book, but not the scarab. Intriguing. Okay, well, get to test our theory. Can we actually damage this thing? Doesn't look like it. Okay, there's one sound effect that plays while you're getting massacred. That's better. I'd just like to point out we've died, what, 3 times now? All my own fault. Yeah, I do get the purity of recording off initial hardware. Especially considering you won't get to this screen here, try to exit it and have the whole game crash. Well, maybe you did. And when you're doing a stream like this, unless you're super familiar with the game, you don't know for sure if glitches you're seeing are were part of the original game or something introduced by the emulation. So I get the appeal there, but for ease of use and just actually being able to capture footage easily, this kind of won out for me. Because I do have the game and the PlayStation itself. So it is, and like I said, I've got the capture device. But, yeah. It was just, this was easier. Emulation is useful, but if you have a lot of hardware and software around, might as well use it. True. The software I ripped myself. This is RetroArch I'm using, so it's got a built-in disk dumping function, which is good because I wasn't able to make an image any other way. Oh, just put it in. Put it in the box thing. The box of doom.
Capri.
Of course, because they'll all say the name. Interesting. That's what I do like about multi-character games. So it gives you an opportunity to get different reactions to things or just different takes on the same voice line. Excuse me, can I just hide in this little alcove? Do I actually have to go in the door or? I do not. Whee! Okay, so whatever made a mess, it happened both in here and outside the door, somehow. Did I leave enough room to pick up stuff? Well, I'm not going to pick up the piccolo, because what's the goddamn point? Apparently I shot at something. Okay, so use airlock door with Scrab. And then book it.
Capri. Mule must have rigged the scarab to circumvent the airlock circuitry.
So did I not? Now, as I remember this, it was use the scarab and speak its name. And
This resonator's giving me good vibrations.
oh, fuck off, Hen. I mean, I get what you've done there, but come on. So, I mean,
Outer airlock door will open in
oh,
5
wait,
seconds.
what? Say what now? Wee. So that's 4 times we've died now, if you're keeping count. How do we use suit? Is a good question. I can't remember how many verbs will be shown at once. Because you will get a scrolling menu if there's enough of them, but I cannot recall if it's 2 or 3 maximum. Oh boy, it's going to be a long night. Okay, so go back for the scarab. Hope the game doesn't crash here. In fairness, it's only done that once. But yeah, there's a perfectly good suit line there. So if we examine that first, and double check how many menu items will show up at once. Because it could be scrollable, that list, and I just didn't realise. Just take these with me while I'm at it. Drop off this useless passcode. And micro recorder I don't think we'll need anymore. I mean, are we just trying to get rid of a trimorph? Is that all we're doing here? Because I don't see another advantage to getting out that particular airlock. Use pen. Well, hold on. We'll get rid of some inventory items first. I mean, the game is a bit on the mean side, I will say, but it's in that Resident Evil tradition, I suppose. Just like, if you don't get the answer to this puzzle, fuck you, you're dead. Actually, I like it how she examines it first, and then she's surprised that the panel just needed tightening. I think you can put the pieces together there quite easily. Now, I wonder if that's the result of a trimorph coming into existence, or if it's something the trimorph did. Okay, let's give this place a good looking over before we do anything. Also, it was really weird how it just appeared like nothing had happened with the airlock, and then I took one step and it triggered. That was an odd place to put the trigger, I will say.
The suit's a write-off.
Oh. Oh. Yes, you presume to need to jettison it into space. Well, Matlock, nice knowing you, but you know we've got a mission here. It's for the greater good. The greater good. Or it just takes a while before. There we go. Nope, that just stops in its tracks. Does that technically increase the death counter by 2? Oh man. I did not know I could fail so impressively at this game. Wow, indeed. So instead of that horse shit, let's go see what Kenzo's up to. Like, she's safe where she is, it's fine. And there's a corpse, of course. I am presuming that the nail gun is more powerful than the piccolo, which, considering one fires bullets and one fires nails...
Needs a key to unlock it.
A key. You want to give us any more clues than that, mate? Other than that's not the one. What did I do, Nevitlink? I attempted to lure the trimorph, the big monster thing, into the airlock so that I could, what was the term again? Yeet it into space. Unfortunately, I opened the door too quickly. The trimorph tore me to shreds, and then it also played the cutscene of Matlock getting yeeted out the airlock. So technically, I died in 2 separate ways. Okay, not dorm 1. Dorm 4. Did I not use the green tag already? I mean, I know I died and all, but I feel like that should have... I'm confused. not gone in a circle, because there wasn't a corpse here before. More antitoxin, why not? Oh, you cheeky little git. You know, that's about as many rounds as the Piccolo would take. Bloody hell, that was a whole clip. I suppose that's the other advantage. The nail gun has 10 rounds to the Piccolo's 6. So very useful for situations like
There's
that.
a strange light here.
Thank you, incredibly helpful.
Green tag.
Now, which green tag? Not that one.
Green.
Forgetting which option to press.
Right tag. Right.
Oh, right. I skipped over that dialogue by
Right
mistake.
tag. Right dorm. What's wrong?
What is wrong? Other than there's a strange light here, there's not a lot to go on. Oh, that is a big raid. Hello, Grundy. Oh, Grundy, tell me you're in the chat, because I have set up some sound bites, and this one's for you.
It's a table.
Yes, told you it would come in handy. Also, I set up the follower gift to not be default. Yes, the luggage. I don't know how to adjust
It's a table.
to get the word sex in there anywhere, but you know, it's perfectly possible. A couple more that the crowd I'm seeing here will appreciate are, as well as, and slightly louder, and something I think we can all appreciate. Actually, why didn't I use that soundbite when I died 6 times? Yeah, I've been going for nearly an hour and I've died 6 times already, because that's just the kind of game this is. But yes, hello to Nevik. Did you go and get a party? Because you were in here before and then you joined in with the raid. And if so, thank you very much. But hello Pixie, hello Dan Nastic, hello Big K69er, hello Vince12, hello Lost Train Dude, I recognise that name, and Vince12 actually, to be fair. And Dan Nastic, and Pixie Cat, and Nevik, like, yeah, I lost track there. Eagle Beakster, welcome. Lars33, Itmunditer. I think that's all the... Your multi-stream on your phone, yes. Very useful. And thank you to Big K69, Lost Train Dude, Vince12 and Lars33 for following. You're all very kind, and I hope you enjoyed the little luggage gif. That took me surprisingly long to do this morning, because got about halfway and I was editing, rendering a video at the same time. And I think it caused my graphics card to just give up. Because it's everything went wrong. The render failed. Could not get anything visible out of some programs, including the one I was making the animation on. Hence why there's still some background with the luggage. You don't get them to walk very far without the screen scrolling, so it's difficult to do without just looping, and eventually I was like, oh my god, just loop it. So that's the explanation behind that one. Okay, so we are dangerously close to where Karn is. And also it's way too easy to...
Needs a
key. Yeah, okay, so we've been here. It's really easy to get confused with all these different places. Oh god damn it, come on. Were we just here? We were just here. Okay, so back in and to the left and shoot the dude, because he totally deserves it. Don't ask questions. So yes, if you're new here, this is, well, first of all, welcome. Second of all, this is Martian Gothic Unification, which is basically Resident Evil in space. Down to the tank controls and... Why would you design a place like this? Exactly. So this is a Mars base. Which looks like this, and certain parts of it look like a mansion because... Very bad reason. Who is shooting? And also, can I get over there without dying? Ow. Maybe? And maybe I shouldn't try? You Aha! Unique animation. Who would have thought? You know, this is definitely not a Resident Evil thing, I'll tell you that. Oh, a Dillinger. That's, if I recall correctly, a much more favourable gun in the eyes of our Lord and Saviour. What's his face? Karn. God, that took me a second. Embarrassingly enough. But what does Kenzo have to say about it?
Dillinger pistol. High caliber.
It is reminiscent of Bioforge a little bit, yeah. It's even got some melee combat. I mean, that's it. You know, it's not nearly as complex as Bioforge, but it's there. Lonely Street, really? Storeroom 1 key. Okay, we can possibly go back and use that in a bit. After we loot a cot. Oh, for goodness sake. It's like they don't want to be stolen from. Like, what's the deal?
Won't.
Someone's cut a hole out the lock. There we go. Now that I've actually had some fun with that, I'm not going to use it again until I need it. Nudge? Am I being nudged, or is that your impression of the kicking animation? Or nudge the door that's had the lock cut out of it. Is that the implication there? You know, maybe we can take in Vista for a little bit. I mean, something will probably get up, but as I commented last time, one of the characters says, you know, it's a good thing the dust storm died down. I hit your shins. I hit them so much. Now I'm distracting myself. Yeah, it's a good thing the dust storm died down, because otherwise we'd have to animate all of this. Also, I should have warned you, if there's any 3D modelers in the audience right now, you're not going to want to see this. Top half completely disconnected from the bottom half. Although, that is interesting. If we get a little closer here, it actually pushes us away when we raise the gun. Unfortunately, I think that means our collision detection hitbox is going to be higher when we've got a gun out. That's inconvenient. I can just open this door. Another airlock. I'm not going to decontam myself. I'm fine. I've been through it once. That does me for an entire lifetime, doesn't it? This is going to go badly, isn't it? Oh well, charge! Okay, so just another one of those guys. Yeah, actual ghosts as opposed to just a floating corpse. Wait. There's the thing crittering about. I heard it. And it was probably in that other room. No, mate, no. Not today. Yes, that was correct. And hopefully that zombie will lose interest. Open the metal case. No, I won't. A crank. Of course there's a crank. Of course there's a crank in a Resident Evil clone. I'm surprised I hadn't made a joke about it already. So, I fear we are fresh out of possible passwords unless, well, we'll do our usual of trying the times on our heroes' watches. Oh! There we go. Oh god, here we go. So you mind how Kenzo is psychic? Well, not only that, but he has a special weapon only he can use, and it's called the Sayonara. And by God does it make me sigh. Even better, we don't actually have room for the gun and the ammo. So there's no point in equipping it whatsoever. On the other hand, it gives me a chance to test a theory. Or not. I was going to see if I could shoot the zombie through the doorway, but it rudely disappeared on me. You are rude, sir. Stop being rude. Get this gun. And it also has incredibly limited ammo, but I think it one-shots things. Well, that would be useful. I'm trying to think of what item we might use for the door that has its lock removed. Also, we just need to run! Run, 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 run. Possibly forever if this thing catches up. Okay. It behaved itself. It was a good boy. And we're going to be running a long way to get back to the nearest hatch, and she'll get up. Oh god, even longer than I thought. I thought it was at the end of this corridor. Oh, for goodness sake. Nope. Extra shot I didn't need. And yes, I've searched it already. Just muscle memory at this point. I was curious as to how the game ended, so I watched a little bit of the end, and the guy playing it had played the game as a kid and did not enjoy the second playthrough. Oh, poor man. But, yeah, I get it. Thing is, okay, that tag will need 1 in 3. I don't know if we will need those. Yeah, see where 1 is. Yeah, I don't know if we can safely drop any of these. So I may well have come back a long way for nothing. Oh, seriously. Did I not just drop her? This is rude. This is rude. Rude beyond belief. So I've never have got to the end of this, but at this point, I just want to know. It's been in my life so long, somewhere at the back of my mind, thinking that one day I might be able to complete it. And that is the plan here. May very well resort to a walkthrough to do it. Shush you. It's empty fed this thing today. It's getting really narky. Aha! Bamboozled by door. The other one wasn't. You know, the one from earlier, that did us in badly. Yes, do remember to hydrate. Here's hoping, but yes, walkthrough might be needed eventually. I agree. It may very well. And I will take no shame in that, frankly. Because it's kind of going to be a boring stream otherwise. In fact, did I leave one up? I don't think I did. But one can easily be discovered. How about you new folks? Do you recall anything about this game? Or indeed other Resident Evil clones? Okay, so I've got a walkthrough on standby just in case. Tell you what, I'm going to fetch the items I need for the whatchamacallit, the Trimorph. And then I'm going to save. In fact, I'm going to go one further. I'm going to double check the airlock I came in and see if there's anything suit-wise that can be used. Because if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be in there. Never played it. Like what I remember about it in general, or what to do next. Just in general.
EVA suit without air in the tanks. Useless.
Emily got a bicycle pump.
Never mind appearances. It's what's inside that counts.
And there's nothing inside. I'm not going to tell you there's a potent metaphor behind that, but I am going to say that sentence out loud.
Walking out on the Martian surface without air in my tanks would be a quick way to commit suicide.
How about being yeeted out? Does that work better for you? Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything useful for our Trimorph yeeting adventures. By God, size of this place. I will confess one thing though. I kind of know none of you creepy crawly boys. I will confess there's one thing I want to try, which is I just want to see if the Sayonara can one-shot the Trimorph, or if they're just invincible. Because it's a distinct possibility that that's the case. I don't think we're even close to the limit of the savings. Yeeting. Just yeeting. It was absolutely this I had in mind when I put that quote into the intro screen. Honest. And hopefully that list will fill out, because I think it's only about 5 minutes worth we've got in there at the moment. Nice backgrounds, interesting mechanics, story concepts are pretty damn good but not masterfully executed. But at the end of the day it's pretty clunky. It is. I kind of wish I'd looked up the sort of post-mortem on this before jumping in. Good idea, bad execution. Yeah, that's a short way of putting it. Because there is something of a post-mortem, if I can say that correctly. A post-mortem on this game. Which I recall making interesting reading, even though I can't remember the actual contents right this second. More hydration. Right, 1 second, I'm just gonna... Okay, so... Just wanted to double check if there were any more dropped frames, and there are some, but it's 0.02. I think. Nope, 0.2 of all dropped frames. So not quite as good as I hoped, but nonetheless not terrible. Just realised that I did not, in fact... You've got room, you take the micro recorder. I did not, in fact, save the game like I thought I would. It would be a good idea. Didn't do it. So you've got 2, you've got none. You've got basically all of them. The self boosters I'm talking about. So we'll send those up. Now I can fill my boots here. Yep, that'll do. So we can explore things. Oh, there's another blue tag. I don't think I have a use for that. I think I've gotten through all the blue doors. Now apparently there's 3 blue doors, but I may have gotten through them already. Oh yeah, because we got to the door that had the black tag, which is at the far left there. And we've gotten through both of the blue doors. So yeah, that blue tag is no use to us right now. Okay, so save game. But hey, at least I've not died in a while. I'm glad they made the 3 characters somewhat unique besides different personalities. Like, some of them can only do certain things, it seems. Unlike some games where it's like you have 3 or 4 characters but they aren't really different. It is rather nice and useful that they are forced to be apart. I agree with that. There is certainly a benefit you can have to setting your game up that way. It gives you more opportunities for puzzle design, for example. Okay, I'm going to try the Trimorph once more. And one I think I brought up last time, where you can have different characters react to certain items in different ways. So if it's not their field of expertise, they'll say, "Oh, this looks like a box," whereas somebody else can say, "Oh, it's a Raspberry Pi 429." Like Thimbleweed got to a point where I was like, "Why do I have 4 people when they can all do the same stuff?" Yeah, the one that got me in Thimbleweed Park is that the characters couldn't talk to each other. For some reason, that just went off in my brain like, it doesn't make sense, and I'm now hyper fixated on it. So, Scarab. I have no idea what kind of
Jeffrey,
magic it could be that
Mule must have
makes
lit
us
the
survive
scour
this.
to circumvent the airlock circuitry.
Outer airlock door will open in 5 seconds.
4, 3, that'll do. Flee! Okay, so we... Oh, come on! Oh, I so thought the Trimorph was going to survive. And just killed me. Alright, let's look up how to do this properly. Because, honestly, this is a bit much. We don't still have the respirator on one of our characters, do we? 1, no, I think that item's away now. And 2, I don't think it would help with the atmospheric pressure. We've got gloves. But I think we need a bit more than that. Okay, so time to test another theory. Which... Yes, this is the correct direction. The game actually has some extras and useless items. Yes, correct. Which I'm in 2 minds about. I don't know whether it's like everything should be absolutely relevant to the thing that's going on, or if I'm actually fine with...
There's something missing.
What's missing?
There's something missing.
Seriously, what's missing? Cool. Why does that not just work with ammo? Bizarre. Okay, I will grant you that in the case of limited inventory situations, that is going to make extraneous inventory items or red herrings extremely annoying. So apparently this is 200 ammo. I don't know if it's rapid fire or what. Well, that was fun. Oh, he's an exceptionally expressive death scene. Granted. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yes, well done, Neverlink. Just a shame I couldn't get the timing better. Yeah, so I'm either resorting to save states because I really don't want to waste that much of your time, or looking up a walkthrough. So looking up a walkthrough it is. Scarab, screwdriver, repair the control panel automatically. Set face try one, a few seconds. Sit in the decontamination chute until you make the first move. Exit the lab, a few steps towards the hallway, then quickly run up against the med lab door. Don't go inside. Okay, this is just sneaking away. If done properly, the Trimorph will run right past you. Keep going all the way to the blue door before returning. So sneaking to the airlock. Yeah, we've been there. Save states for extraneous parts like this that you keep having to do is fair. Yep, I agree. Now, if you're bragging like hell, saying, oh, I beat this game and you actually used save states, then okay, that kind of that's kind of a different issue. But if you're just playing it for entertainment, then for God's sake, who cares if you cheat or use easy mode or anything like that? So apparently, despite what happened the second time we were in that airlock, apparently you just hide to the side of the door, let the Trimorph go through, and then run back out the door. Exclamation mark doubt. But it's what it tells me to do. So we'll give it a go. I am by no means berating. Oh, no. I didn't mean to imply it that you were. It's just something I hear fairly often. And I think, no, it's fine to play it like that. I mean, I do enjoy certain games where you're banging your head against a wall. I mean, just got all the way through Rogue Legacy again. But, enjoy games the way you want to, as long as you're not going to hurt anybody else. I mean, if you're cheating in an online game, then no, that's not on. Because the whole point of that is competition with other people. But yeah, enjoy the way that works for you. Do I have to examine? So, allegedly, if I stand out the way,
Outer airlock door will open in
just
5 seconds.
open the door and then run past. Yay! It might have worked. I grabbed the thing, and maybe I will get. Oh no!
Adios, Trimorph.
There we go. Does the airlock close itself? Yeah, go into the walkthrough for that one. You're ready. Open the door. Close and start tight. Then go back to airlock 2. There we go. Apparently it's fine, even though I can still hear rumbling outside. Charge. Oh, stop now. Maybe that was the door opening. I do like the way the body has been moved, though. Like it was slightly getting sucked out as well.
That's interesting. A Lucifrage flare bolt gun. And it hasn't got a single flare bolt in it.
It has 2! No, it doesn't. Yeah. All of that talk and she never even picked the damn thing up. So, yay, progress. God knows what we do now, but several things you can do now. 3 more Trimorphs on Vita base that you can kill, but I don't have a flare for the flare gun. She just said that. Apparently the flare gun doesn't work on zombies. That is kind of annoying. I mean, I am starting to lose track here, to be quite honest. Maybe... Oh! Tell you what we can do. If she's safe, there's a route with Kenzo that we haven't explored. So that'll be something to do. And I am just going to go and double check something. Because that door with the lock missing, I can't remember if we can actually do something with that. So I'd like to know the answer there. And we get to see this lovely vista again. And these boys. And we even managed to use the whole magazine of ammo. Oh, for more than one now. This isn't going to be worth it, is it? No, taking everything useful in there. So apparently we can get this open.
Won't open. Someone's cut out a hole in the lock.
I mean, I don't know what the solution to that would be. Well, it's probably nothing that we have. I'll come across that later. Anyway, now that I've wasted all that ammo, I'm going to turn back. All the way back to the airlock that Kenzo came in. And check the other door that had a bulkhead. Of course, there is another possibility. He says running into here for a safe place. I said a safe place. I don't trust this guy. 'Cause I'm pretty sure one of the areas in Karn's section. Why are you acting like you got hurt? Just give you an antitoxin just in case. What it would do, I have no idea, but it's worth a shot. And if you've got enough piccolo ammo, I'm just gonna stick with that. 43, cool. Hello. You coming back? Good. Gonna be my pal? Disclaimer, this is not what I do with my pals. Whoa. 10 rounds? Really? That's a bit much. And how many of them have got up? All of them! Cool! Oh, swear to God, when he was turning around, he practically backed into the guy, and I don't even know how that's possible. Okay, you're healthy enough. It is fine. Come on. Where are you? I'm going to get bitten again, aren't I? Lies! He does this to me all the time! Oh, hi. Hello, Gemini. How are you? Very sneaky indeed, Dan. Oh, there's a creepy crawly. Boot. Hehehe. Can't be bothered killing it. I just wanted to see if the kicking was going. How's that Gothic unification? Well, these two are unifying pretty well. To the point where I'm actually going to check this boy's health, because he's okay. He's fine. Half health is fine. Wait, what now?
Bolt.
There's a locking mechanism on that. Okay, that doesn't mean anything to me. I think I know where this is. I think this is Kenzo's area. Oh, hello. Yeah, brilliant angles here. I know. Oh, just munch me. Come in for the cuddle munch. Please tell me you knock back multiple zombies with one go. In fact... you're still fine. No health for you. Also, hello, His Cursedness. How are you? Presumably getting ready for your own stream at this moment. But thank you for stopping in. So to summarize, the unification of Mars is going really badly. Like, so badly. In theory, could not be worse. So actually, I think this might be the start of Kenzo's area? Or maybe not. Okay, I thought I'd unlocked a shortcut more than anything. And that's why the bulkheads were in place, so we didn't run into each other early on. Yes, the characters are not allowed to run into each other. Otherwise, they turn into a flesh monster. Extremely tired, but yeah, pretty good. A day of work will do that to you. Thankfully, I am on holiday for the rest of the week. Wait, what? Gemini, you're going to have to narrow that down for me, mate. There's a lot of what the heck. How many kicks do you reckon it takes? I'm guessing Twentington. Because you can shoot these things. Sometimes. But I don't know the rules of it. I don't know if they have to be in flight. Oh, I did it! I hope somebody was counting, because I was not. I was concentrating on words. Bang, 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 bang. Have all of the bullets. Have all of my bullets. I picked up extra ones just for you. And oh, come on! It's bad enough that you guys get up infinitely, but to get up immediately, that's just not on. There should be a union or something. What an odd game of football. No close proximity, let alone touchy. Oh, they like touchy. There's a lot of cuddle munch in this game. Now, this unfortunately looks familiar. To the point where I'm thinking, I'm way too close to where Matlock is. So this is where you start getting nervous in this game. There's an exit that way. There's an exit this way.
Damn thing's locked.
Your face is locked. Hello. Nope. Who's attacking who here? Neither of us can aim for toffee, it would seem. Boot. 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 Oh, it's two of them now. Oh, got them both at once. Oh god, there's three now? Okay, that's enough for me. That is plenty.
Door malfunction. Computer.
Oh god. Andy Griffith's in this game? Sorry, the reference has been lost on me. Okay. So, we had some fun with Karn here. I think I'll fall back on my other strategy of getting Kenzo to his bulkhead area. Oh, test the theory. Test the theory. Can I shoot through doors? I can! Sometimes they respond. Matlock. Right. Madlock is the name of the token female character, I'm afraid. Not the only one in the game, but the only living and the only playable one, and I'm buggered this. See, there's this door, and we have the key.
Tag. Right, Dorm. What's wrong?
Yep. But no, this is not the Andy Griffith show. I'm actually a little low on the nails, in theory. In fact, I'm out of the nails, by the look of things. So, bang. Fear the wrath of my pea shooter. Oh wait, there's two of you? Oh god, now I'm dead. So, let's compare this for a second to the design of Resident Evil, where, yes, ammo is a factor, inventory item management is a factor. But there, the amount of bullets is paired up to where you are in the game and the number of enemies the game has in total. Whereas here, the monsters just keep getting the hell back up. Although, thankfully, they usually just get bored and turn away when you happen to reach the door. Which I do genuinely appreciate. I would plump for the Resident Evil design over this one, to be honest. Don't eat me, 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 don't eat me. Yay, you got confused. You got confused by furniture and went off in a huff. Typical monster. So I really kind of wonder how the design of this came about, because as I've said before, same people who made Dreamweb, or at least the same writer, and is Kenzo dead yet? Not quite. And the plan was a point-and-click adventure, and it somehow morphed into this. Oh crap. There we go. So I'm wondering why this particular style. There's some mandate for it to be 3D, and this is what they went with to be the most adventure game-like. I have questions, and since I don't remember that post-mortem that I keep babbling on about. Hello. And yes, it has this goddamn scare card. I also kind of wonder if the original was going to be... Oh, I'm missing. Was going to be horror or sci-fi themed, or if it was going to end up like this game. In terms of tone, I think I might actually be beating it. Nope, managed it. Now I immediately start shooting instead of going for health items. I am smart. I'm actually okay there, and also I didn't have any healing items, so it would not have been much use. Yeah, all that's interesting to think about, especially the parts that were complete tangents from the other stuff.
Green tag required.
Okay, we'll be dumb at first, try the green tag, and then we'll try the variations of the green tags. Not that one. Is it this one? Or is this the other side of the number 4 door?
Right tag.
It is! So I really wasted ammo earlier on.
Needs a key to unlock it. Needs a key.
Great. Slight problem with that. Even if I find the key, I don't have a way of using it. These are all my verbs. I don't think it's contextual, like it won't show you the option if you don't have the inventory item. Oh dear. I'll be honest, this is usually the point where I would just give up and go and do something else, but we'll commit to this. Let's see if we can get somewhere. And in fact, what now might be a good time for... Oh no, that's the rainbow room, not the one I'm looking for. Excuse me, pal. Might be a good time to run off and talk to Mood. Or what it might be a good time for is to go and get some healing items, because... kinda need them. Especially considering a zombie just woke up. Meh. Don't tell me that's what we need to open the door that's had the lock cut out. I'll take it. Actually, like I said, I've got the walkthrough open, so I'm quite happy to go ahead and keep it. Oh god, I think that actually was the correct solution. God damn it. Excuse me. So now he's got it, and he has no easy way to get back there without shooting a bunch of people and wasting a bunch of ammo. That's fine. That's fine. Oh god, we're back here again. Right. Well, at least I know there's a safe haven nearby. Doot doot doot. There we are. And you, sir. Where are you again? Now, I think it's safe enough to do this. What I'm going to do is go to the vac tube that Matlock's been using. And pick up an item or two. God, how many bullets can you take? Seriously. Oh god, just eat this. There we go. Okay, he may actually be near death now. No, he's fine. Blimey. Doot. And so yeah, we are now literally where Matlock was. Thankfully without Matlock, because otherwise that would be an immediate game over. We could take a paperclip. And in fact, if we have so many of those, then I'm just going to take one and use one. It's good. It's good to have. Good to consume. Good to keep health up. Good to use correct accent without stereotype. Also, I don't think I took enough of those healing items. I think Karn accidentally got the vast majority of them. Anyway, I think I was going to see if Mood had anything new to tell us. And of course think of something entertaining to talk about along the way, because otherwise you're just going to be seeing the same corridors again and again. Hello. Oh no. Or you can walk through me. Like, I really thought you were dedicated to the whole cuddle munch angle. I thought that was your whole thing. And there you are, just standing still on the spot. Okay, sure. Hello? Hello, sir. Am I being detained or am I free to go? How much do you want to bet I get munched if I charge? Yep, there we go. On the other hand, maybe I can just run past him. Yep. Alright, Mood, what you got for us? And yes, this is how we solved the puzzle earlier. That led to the Martian atmosphere. There's a big old hole. And we put a space hopper in it. Because that's what you do on Mars. I think, embarrassingly, it may have been a Martian space hopper as well. Maybe just try talk to Mood. She's the base computer, by the way. Ah yes, ask about that.
I found the tag for Arkham Dorm, but it won't open the door. Can you help?
Don't bother trying to open the door until you've managed to recharge the tag from the place down below. The tag will assume a healthy green once it's recharged.
Thanks.
What? Wait, really? This technological thing and you're telling me there's a whole mysterious angle to it? I mean, as a psychic man, I just simply don't believe this. Any different when I'm in the chair? And more importantly, are there any items I can bring back from the Simureal space? For that is what this is. No, option is talk to mood. Or talk to mood. But there is one more option, or there was. Use rock. Which gives us one option of raising the bulkheads again. We've done that. We have done that thing. Either that or we've just lowered them by mistake.
That's it. All bulkheads are up.
They were already up, you idiot. I think somebody forgot to set a flag there. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so I don't think there's anything special around here. I can't even raise my gun or run. This is a very restrictive environment. Okay, talk to mood, see if there's any other options that we didn't have before. So, when she's talking about charging the tag in the place down below, for some reason, whoosh! That, I don't even know why. She's, I believe, talking about the necropolis, which I think is easiest to think of as a big old mine. Aha! Bamboozle! But that's where they found... That's where they made their big discoveries. What are screwing up the base at this very moment. Okay, so I need to do a run back. Oh! Just realised. Supernatural floaty guy. And I've got my gun with no ammo. Damn it! Okay. Bear that in mind for another time. Why was there a giant zip with an angry smiley face poking through a wall? Oh, I explained that one. There was a hole in the base that was letting all the Martian atmosphere in. And so we blew up a big balloon and plugged the hole. We did a science on it. Let me just double check my route here. So along a bit and then round. Okay. Yes, as you no doubt see, the logic is impeccable. Oh, no. Also, I'm pretty sure Karn is around that area somewhere. And we don't want to bump into him. We owe him a tenner. Oh, no. See what I mean? I'm getting turned around already. Which is definitely the kind of thing that just makes me want to stop. Yes, this way. Not this way. At all. I know I'm getting doubly mixed up because I thought I was going the wrong way, but I'd actually forgotten where I was going. I'm good at this. My brain works. So yes, we're going back to the imaginatively named Lonely Street. I can just run by these folks, I think. And we're going to crank a broken door. Somebody put a hole in the lock. We're going to crank the door. I don't know how one arrives at that solution. And frankly, I'm getting munched. No, I'm going by what the walkthrough tells me because, let's face it, life's too short. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. You've been to the mandatory classes on cuddle munching. And it's clearly not kicking in. And I've already died at least 6 times today in this stream. Which is a bit much by anybody's standards. Just heal up. Nice. But I'm using way more ammo, I notice. Than previous streams. Yeah, I'm just going to run this time because I don't think the monster is terribly concerned with my footstep noises. we're safe here because there's no zombies up. And he's no up either. And I think it's just... He was literally not up a second ago. And also he grabbed me from behind when I was facing him. What happened? What happened there? Oh god, this game's really starting to make not sense. So there we go. A fully loaded sayonara. Yes, that's what they called it. You haven't got up yet. Strange. So, we've got the guy who was just up a second ago, who now no longer feels like it. And then we have the one from before, who got up immediately after I knocked him down with bullets. And may I remind you, these folks will just get up ad infinitum. Every time you put them down, and oh, they're getting up as well. Can I skip this one? Yes, just. That's the Lonely Street hatch. Yep, we're in the right place. Crank that door. Crank the door. It's some adventure game logic, I'll grant them. It's apropos. Also, I don't know if these glitches are coming from the emulation or if they were in the original game, so can cut it some slack there. And we've been here.
Right tag, right dorm. What's wrong?
Well, your soundbite should really change there because you've been told the answer to that. Which part are we at now? Yes, we've gone in a full circle. So we've just unlocked a shortcut, which is good to know. I'm going to take a pause there so we can have a wee look for a walkthrough and fix up our hydration and such like. So I'll be back in a wee minute. And I return. Sounding ominous for no reason. Also, I didn't have the game in focus, so it just looked paused. Right, so there's one thing that we can very easily do. And it's nothing to do with Ken, so I'm just getting him into a safe space. Karn, you're up, buddy. You're also in the wrong space for any of this to go down. I just remembered because you're in Matlock's area. But you've got a paperclip. Therefore, this way, I believe. Is that guy up? No, we're good. But I did forget that you need one door closed to be able to open the other. Charge. Now, is this in Kenzo's area or... Oh, God, there's still a bunch of those about. And it's turned blue for some reason.
Damn thing's locked.
There's nothing more you can tell me, really? Dearie me. Okay, and this one's electronically locked. Yep, computer override required. I don't know if Kenzo maybe needs to see that before anything will get done about it, because he is the computerman. Wait. Huh. Oh, hello. Yes, cuddle munch. Sure. Makes some sense to add some urgency, but there should be a limit to how many times those things get up. I fully agree. Also, I may have responded to that before and forgotten. Apologies if I have. Well, thank God I have all those extra health items, because clearly I need them. I think I used up all my video game skill playing Rogue Legacy earlier. Which is curious, because I didn't do very well there either, but that's New Game Plus mode for you. For some reason, that kind of very simple, easy to restart, bang your head against the wall challenge suits me a little bit better than this, where I have to, you know, think. And why did that vac tube make a noise? So notes from Ben Gunn and the stuff what we actually sent before. So I'm still in the wrong place. I just have to figure out how to get back. Back. Mr. Obe is a colourful character, and Robert Seeger has the habit of repeating his artistic mistakes. When it comes to a tricky code, why not just take a pop at it? Because there's 4 to the power of 4 possibilities? Or just try old codes, is that what you're saying? If you can't use the sayonara, don't bother trying to get into airlock 5. We can't have you nice people wasting your ammunition, can we? Which one's airlock 5? I don't remember them being clearly marked. They all just say A. This is not useful. Gotta disappear now, thanks for streaming it. No problem. I'll be saying the same to you pretty shortly. In fact, we might just do it that way. I might do the thing what I gotta do with this paperclip, and then we can do a bit of a raid. For I have never raided anybody before, and I would like to try.
I'd never squeeze into that gap.
Well, not with that attitude. But that does make me think. Here's the vac tube. And despite the fact there's zombies nearby, I think this will be relatively safe. Tell me you're near a vac tube. Nowhere near. Okay, sort of near, because we can go here. And controls, please. And here. Since we can use something with that vac tube, I'm thinking it's going to be a screwdriver. Nope, that was consumed, apparently. Because we would have done the whole trimorph thing already. So I don't know why I would have done that and then dropped the screwdriver somewhere else. That doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'm thinking it must have been used up in that puzzle. And of course there's a crawly. More crawly. All the time. Forever. Did I shoot them both with one tiny bullet? This is not a large caliber weapon, as Karn is fond of pointing out. Okay, damn it, no, this goes to the matlock area. And I'm just gonna have to figure it out from here, aren't I? No, massive circle. Massive circle we have gone in. To the right is the double doors. So I think I may have actually wandered through Kenzo's area to get here. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Oh. So we had want dorm 1 key. Which means we go back to the back tube. Hope that Kenzo's anywhere near one of those. And now we'll have to shoot that guy. So yeah, it really pays to have a strategy in how you're going to tackle this game. Which clearly I don't have. The thing is, there's many puzzles to solve in various orders. So looking up a walkthrough on the fly, not that helpful if you're trying to keep things entertaining on stream. Yes, we have a Dorm 1 tag. So now we just have to make it to the closest vac tube. Which is not there, that's a rainbow tag. We can't get in there yet. Please away, creepy crawly. Oh, that's the closest one. That is definitely the closest one. I also think the bodies got up in this room, but too close, mate. Too close, zombie man. Which is interesting for the tagline "Stay alone, stay alive." Oh no, hold on. Also, bonus, I've just figured out how to fire downwards. You aim your gun and you hit triangle. It's good to know. Taking me about a total of 5 hours to figure that out. Dorm 1 tag. There we go. We'll get Kenzo the hell out of here. Is the creepy crawly noise coming from out there? Oh, jeez. Camera angles. Stab. Just because you can 3D camera angles does not perhaps mean that you should 3D camera angles. Okay, so the plan was to use the paperclip, but we've got a nice through road to using that green Dorm 1 tag. Whether that just opens up a shortcut or an actual different, never explored before room remains to be seen. Oh god, my aim is terrible. There we go. Don't immediately get up. I will boot your face like so. Nyeh. Okay, I'll boot your torso. My aim was off. There we go. So close. So close to minor progress. And I immediately go to the wrong place because all of this looks the same. So yeah, really going for that Resident Evil in space look. There's even an actual line that says, you know, compares this place to a haunted house on Mars. Just in case you didn't get it. Oh, hello, sir. Regarding your face, I think there should be less of it. Ow! Apparently the feeling's mutual. Run! Oh no, that did not work. I need help soon. Oh, don't let me end this stream on a death. Come on. Damn close. But just managed it. Oh god, there was a locker key I could have used as well. I remember that item. No, enough of the face munch. I'm no into it. Sir. Sir. Oh, no, that did not work. This is just getting worse. Oh, for God's sake. Right, there we go. Bang. And hopefully equally quickly. If my aim is true, which it is not. God, the size of his hands compared to that gun. Whew. That was the time. Ooh, stuff. Except I'm suddenly low on space. 'Cause of course I am. What about you? Have you got anything that I immediately need to pick up? Nails? Yep, good shout. Let's switch over to that whilst we have some manner of piccolo supplies left. Oh, but we can now get the locker room key. Even better, we can actually check who has the locker key before we try anything. Okay. Matlock. Already forgotten where you were. Ah yes, here. Vac tube. Brilliant. Place for locker key in vac tube. Karn checks out the vac tube. And I don't remember if that's a new mic recorder or not. I don't think it is. In fact, I'm pretty certain it's not. Have some gloves. Have a pumice stone, which I have yet to find a use for. Have a note from Ben Gunn, which doesn't give us anything in particular. No, we did listen to the micro recorder. That's fine. I thought we'd forgotten about that, but nope. And what could be in this wondrous locker of wonders? Or dead body. I'm honestly not picky at this point. Where's that locker? There it is. Dorm locker. Another green tag. A note from Mr. Oba and some Dillinger ammo. These are good things indeed. Okay, tell you what, we'll examine the notes and then we shall end this stream. When we dream without colour, wandering through alien landscapes.
So I've got a color code. Now what?
I know, brilliant, isn't it? I believe that we're seeing through the eyes of the dead. The dead don't see in colour. I have therefore secured my living unit and locker with a colour code. Should I follow Whitaker down into the undead world, only the eyes of the living will be able to enter a colour sequence. I don't know, they can shoot at me, so maybe they can see colours. So in case I go first, here are the codes. Living unit, blah blah blah, locker, blah blah blah. Light wavelength numerical value of yellow shade in Seeger's painting. Oh god. There is a puzzle and a half coming up, isn't there? Oh, what does Pikmin say? Rough mod.
Someone scrawled weird stuff on this paper.
Oh, on second thought, maybe Karn's not the one to be reading this. Okay. So that'll do it. I'll go and save off screen rather than do any of that stuff. Just looking at who is live at the moment, and whilst I think he'll be starting up,
Christ!
oh no, he's actually away and going already. So I am first. I'm going to switch to the end screen to make this all official and stuff, and I'm hoping the chat's been actually up to date, because it hasn't looked like it for me. Either that or everyone's been very quiet. That is the one that I hope for, because otherwise chat's broken and I've been ignoring yous all like a terrible person. But thank you for coming, thank you for watching. As the end screen indicates, there are various other things what I do around these parts of the internet and other parts of the internet. That sentence got away from me. But yes, main point is, thank you for watching. We'll do this again soon. I'm determined to at least finish this game, even if I just have to study up on a walkthrough before I do it. But in the meantime, we are going to raid... well, you saw his name earlier. It's his cursedness. Be sure to wish him a happy birthday once you get in there. It's not his birthday, but it's a running gag. So if you go ahead and do that, I'll be ever so grateful. But that is it from me. Thank you again. And prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1. Raid. Or in 10 seconds, because I didn't realize it would have a timeout after hitting the button. Okay, that makes sense. Right now. I have no idea if that worked.
With a party of 5, welcome everyone. It is